guys, I'm Torsha D,
I'm Miss T.
and we are the Three
Three
Black
Black
Girls.
Girls.
Today we will be coming at you with some troubling news that we've been seeing on social media. Um, this news is regarding 15-year-old ZARIA Burgess. I want to say that's how you pronounce her name, but um she was from North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, and her mom was a black woman and her dad is a white man, and she went to her dad's house for the weekend and she never returned home. Now, witnesses have said that Zariah was going to others, telling others she didn't like to be around her dad because her dad was sexually assaulting her, and he had been sexually assaulting her for quite a while. Her mom also said was it says that her mom also knew changes in the teenager when it was time for her to go to her father's house. She would get like an attitude. She would be reluctant. She didn't want to go. Well, this last weekend, it's the 29th. So the Sunday that just left, I can't count back this far, but the Sunday that just left was the weekend that she went over to her dad's house. And they say we don't really know. No one knows for sure what happened with Zariah and her father. But they say that her dad used to abuse her, sexually abuse her, and he was getting to the point where she went that Friday, and from that Friday to that Sunday, he was sexually assaulting her repeatedly. And I guess she just got tired and she tried to fight back, and that led to her daddy strangling her and taking a knife or a screwdriver and poking it through her neck and killing her. He later turned himself into the sheriff's department. I want to say in Union, North Carolina, and told the sheriff what had happened, what he had did, and where he can find her body at. Now this came to our attention because for one, it's a sad story, and for two, this is just like I guess being parents ourselves. This is just like awareness of signs that you need to pay attention to for your kids, because most parents, if you don't just sit down and tell them what's going on, they won't think anything of it. But and also the backlash her mom was getting. Now, we gonna speak on the father first. The father, looking at his social media, he looked crazy. Like he honestly looked like he could be a part of the KKK.
Yeah.
I'm not racist by far, but the man looked like her father looked like he could be a part of the KKK.
Um, and I took it upon myself to go to his Facebook page.
His name is Joseph Burgess, right? I think it's Joseph Burgess.
Jason or something like that.
It's either Joseph or Jason Burgess.
But and looking at his Facebook page was so disturbing to me. He had a picture of Barack Obama and Michelle
with the banana in their face.
Holding a banana, well, with a white person holding a banana. He also had this pose of a knife, and I think the caption was something like,
"I like to poke people. Oops, I mean things.
Yeah.
I like to poke things."
So, and and I'm not gonna sit here and say I put all the fault on her mama, because I don't, But to me, looking at that from the outside, those are signs to me that something was mentally wrong with him. He had posts where he was like, to me, it seemed like he was going back and forth with himself about racism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think he was low-key broadcasting that he was a racist. That's what I think.
To me, it felt like his parents or his family might have wanted him to be racist, so he was trying to please them. But then he had a black baby mama. He just didn't know which way to go.
And see, I was looking back at it, and I think they said when Zaria was born, he was like 15 to 16, and her mama was like 14 to 15, so they was young. So a lot of people are like, well, how can he be a racist if he has a black daughter, Miss Daughter? That don't mean nothing. I mean, we can go back to slavery. They didn't like black women, but they got them black women pregnant, so that don't mean nothing.
And I hate to say it this way, but sometimes when to a black man, to a white man, a black woman is a fetish.
Yeah. You right about that. You are right.
Let's just call it what it is.
You right about that.
So just because he had a baby by her, don't mean he wasn't a racist at all.
My whole thing is I wish I knew why. Like,
Yeah, and
what did she do
yeah, that's what
to
was
start?
bothering me. You remember when me and you was talking about it, and I was like, something's missing. I just don't understand. But and I think they also showed a picture of her hugging her grandmother, which was his mother, a white lady, and it was just so like somebody strangers hugging.
I saw one where I guess it was his parents and her, but it did feel quite awkward. But you know how you try not to judge, and I'm not making this a racist thing. I don't really know how what they call themselves, Hispanics. What they call themselves? Native.
European,
Oh well, I don't. I thought Europeans.
Caucasians.
Oh well, I don't know how Caucasians um express that love, but I know like my culture, we do a lot of touching and hugging and loving, and you feel that love. You can look on a picture with a black person and to see the love in the air. So that's I don't know that his parents not like her, but I also saw where he had started molesting the little girl. Well, not a little girl. He had started molesting Zaria at an early age because she was half black and he didn't like blacks.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I had saw that as well.
and I mean, okay, and I might get a lot of backlash for what I'm about to say. Um, but I'm far, far, far from being a racist. But I do not prefer my children
To the
mixing
outside race.
races because of stuff, you know, somewhat because of stuff like this. I mean, because let's be honest, stuff like this happen. I mean, it happens more often than we know.
Mhm. It's just not being talked about.
And I don't know.
It's sad, and the backlash that her mama is receiving. This is how I feel. I feel like anybody can have a baby. They go for mama and a daddy. But I feel like no parent, intentionally a mother, wants to put her child in danger.
Right.
Now, should the mother have seen the signs when her daughter didn't want to go? Yes, she should have seen the signs. I was always brought up where if you're not comfortable somewhere, you let me know you ain't going there. You know what I'm saying? So, so so yeah, that's how I was always taught. Like if you ain't comfortable there, you let me know you ain't going there, no matter who house it is. So a lot of people are backlashing her mama like that's what her mama wanted to happen. Her mama didn't care about her. Her mama knew what was going on. Who honestly want to see their child hurt?
Right.
I feel like they dragging the mama a little too hard, and they dragging the person responsible for it.
And you know they already trying to put a insanity claim out.
He's mentally dysfunctional.
It's that's you know if he's able to walk with it, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
And we go to Charlotte quite a while. I've never known nothing about Union, North Carolina, but that's like the little racist town anyway. But the neighbors that stay on his street said they didn't even know nobody lived there. They thought their house was abandoned. And then they showed like pictures of the house. It looked like he got black trash bags around his windows.
And see that's what I mean when I say I just think the mama should have looked a little bit closer. You know what I'm saying?
She should have, but okay, let's be honest. And this is my opinion, and it go both ways. If you have a baby by somebody and y'all co-parenting, you ain't go. Well, I can't really say that because the little girl showed signs.
Exactly.
She showed signs she didn't want to be there. Cause I know if we kind of going to school and I get my baby boy and he just ain't with it, we just gonna stay home that day. Cause you know what I'm saying. Your attitude and their attitude might not mix in. You know what I'm saying. I just feel like the mother she should have looked in it. I wish Zaria would have had some type of support or backbone where she could have talked to someone and told someone to make someone aware, and she would probably still be here. It is so sad. 15 years old, sexually assaulted and killed by your own father.
Like I said, when I looked at his social media, I was just like, what?
I knew he was a racist when I seen that picture of Obama and Michelle and the person holding a banana. I knew he was a racist.
And it's like he was um, saying something about I'm fighting for our culture or something like that. I'm like, what is he talking about? So to me, he was just this.
I think he played a part. Well, I mean, he did post Zaria on his Facebook quite a lot. But I think he kind of was like, do I want to kill her? Do I not want to kill
Yeah,
her?
that's what I mean. I think he was like conflicted with a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
like I'm just gonna sexually assault her, and then as soon as she tried to fight back, he got outrageous and just killed her.
Yeah.
Nothing was on his background because when the operator, whoever tried to pull his name up, Netta came up and he told her, "You won't find anything on my background. I just did it. I just killed her." Like, what goes through your head to kill the child? You could have just kicked her out, sent her home, signed your rights over, walked out her life, whatever. But to
And that's
kill
why I
her,
say I need more on the story because it just
it's like a big chunk
I feel
missing.
like something is just missing. Even sitting here right now talking about it, it just feel like it's something that we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I can only imagine her last breath. Like, when you look, or even when you grown, your daddy is everything.
Yes.
Your daddy is your Superman. Your daddy is the king. Nobody can protect you like your daddy. And I'm getting emotional, but your daddy is everything to you. And for your daddy to hurt you
Right.
in such a wrongful way,
Yes. And you remember me and you had this conversation earlier. Like, daddy is king.
your
Like,
daddy, your everything. And for you, your dad, it always seems like no matter what the situation is, my daddy there. My daddy
Exactly.
coming. My daddy coming. My
Girl,
daddy
I
strong.
remember this time. I was maybe 15 or 16, and this boy up the street used to mess with me all the time. Like, I don't know why this boy used to mess with me, but he made me cry. He made me cry. So I went home and I was crying. My dad was like, "What's wrong with you?" So I told him, I'm like, "This boy messing with me, child." My mom and dad were getting ready to go somewhere at that time too. Child, my daddy had on his little Hawaiian shirt. He was buttoning it up. Child, he forgot to button it up. Honey, he got in the car and left my mama, honey, and he went up that road. And then the people tried to lie and say that the boy went in the house, but my daddy knew he was in the house. That's the type of stuff daddies do for their daughters. Like, he like, you gonna leave my daughter alone.
Like, I got memories. I done told you this memory before, but I remember I was like 5 or 6 at Chuck E. Cheese, and I always have been the type. I love like the little figures, but I don't want to see them. And child, my dad had them took me to Chuck E. Cheese, and he was like, "Go use the bathroom before you go play." And men can't come in with the women or whatever. So he went in the man bathroom, and I went in the ladies' bathroom to go to the bathroom. So I'm coming out the bathroom, and they go Chuck E. Cheese. His back to me and everything, and I was so scared. Like this, I was just scared. I was scared. I ain't never been this scared in my life. So I hurry up and run back in the bathroom. So I'm like, I ain't going out there. I ain't going out there. Like, I'm literally pacing in the bathroom. I had them sit down on the sink and everything because I was not going out the door. And I could hear my daddy calling me. And I peeked out that door. I seen with my daddy. I went out there, and I remember sticking my tongue out at him because I was like, I'm with my daddy now. But it's like, and I was like young then, and I'm
And you
older.
felt so safe with him.
Yeah, like when my daddy comes to my house, anytime I'm around my daddy, it's like a shield. It's like a protected.
Right.
And I'm older now. I got a child of my own, but I would call my daddy in a minute. Like, I don't agree with everything, but I would call my daddy in a minute with tears in my eyes, and he gonna say something to snap me right back in. So it's just like,
My daddy been dead for 12 years now. And he is still my protector, my hero, my king, my everything.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
being in a situation like
I couldn't imagine my daddy whooped me once in my life.
my dad whooped me once too, but he started crying halfway through. I was so
And
glad.
that's because I was back talking to my grandma.
I was so glad. Like, it probably one day, and he bust out crying, and so the belt barely touched me, y'all, and I just boo-hooed. Like, my heart, my soul was gone, and he bust out crying. He ain't touched me till then. He said sorry and everything.
Well, my daddy didn't cry, but he he kind of babied me up a little bit afterwards. Was trying to explain to me like, look, don't do that no more.
You can't do that. But we say that to say, fathers, if you are a part of your daughter's life, be open with her. Let her come to you and talk to you and let her know you're there for her. We say that to say, daughters, If somebody's doing something to you, please speak out. It don't matter who it is. If you scared somebody ain't gonna believe you, go to somebody who you actually trust. Don't let nobody violate you, hurt you, manipulate you. Regardless of the situation, it's never your fault. Cause grown people know right from wrong. 9 times out of 10, grown people manipulate children because they know better. So I don't know who gonna see this. I don't know if somebody gonna be touched by what we said in this video, but it's never your fault. Go get help. Get help. Let somebody know what's going on. And I say that to say, if you aren't a part of your kids' life, you might think you got it easy. You on top of the world. It ain't your baby, or however you want to put it. But in the long run, you want to hurt yourself.
And I'm gonna say this to the parents: talk to your kids.
Yeah.
Like, and I told you, I talk to my kids so open to where my husband be like, "Why did you say that?" But I, you know,
That's the best way though, because they know they can come home and talk to anything versus going to somebody on the street and getting the wrong information.
exactly.
It's best because like it used to always be like I can talk to my mom about this, but I can talk to my dad about that. But now that I'm older, I can talk to both of them about anything. But it gave me satisfaction and love that I can talk within the home, and that made me feel so comfortable. Like I don't have to go to outsiders. I don't have to worry about where they judge me. My mom and my daddy can handle it within the home. Now it's okay. Like she my cousin. It's okay to have a cousin to go to and talk to, because you know sometimes you might just not want to talk to your mom and daddy. But go to people that you can trust, and just remember that it's never your fault if you're ever violated. It's never your fault. Get help. Seek help.
I'm sitting up here getting emotional because
Wow.
I just want,
Don't cry. You gonna
um,
mess up your lashes. She finna cry.
I don't know. I don't even know if I can say it, like,
If it's on your heart, say it. If it's not, don't say it.
my daughter was molested.
It's emotional, y'all. If you don't want to talk about it, no more. But that's why I was like, you never know what pain come behind it. It affects the child and others around the child. So it's just important to speak out on it.
And I felt like I failed her, like, you know, at that time, she was 6 years old. I didn't feel like that I needed to have that conversation with her at 6 years old.
No, you don't, because at 6 years old, you're thinking they're still they are a child. They know nothing about all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever don't hold yourself accountable for what you didn't know, because like you said, she was 6 years old. At 6 years old, you still thinking about Barbie dolls in the playground. You ain't thinking about nobody assaulting you. So don't hold yourself accountable for that. If anything, hold yourself accountable for being a mother and talking to her now and dealing with that process now.
Girl, I'm sorry.
It's okay, but you learn from your mistakes. Now this it's bad what happened to her, but you learning from it. Now y'all got a voice to speak out and reach somebody else.
Just listen to your kids, like,
In a
make,
lot of
make sure they always got an outlet somewhere, you know, somebody they could go to, you know, and even if they ain't talking to you, ask questions.
anyway, but I think a lot of I've seen this in a lot of movies. A lot of kids fear out of telling their parents because they're scared their parents ain't believe them, or it might be the mama boyfriend messing with the daughter, vice versa. Just tell. If you got a grandma, a aunt, even the teacher. You know when they tell the teacher that, the teacher gonna be on the end of there. Just tell. Don't sit there and allow yourself to get hurt. It's like once that child been damaged, it's hard for them to trust. It's hard for you to trust. So if you ever been in a situation like that, I just beg you to speak out. It don't matter how long ago it was. Speak out. Speak out on it. Because if they can get R. Kelly and I was gonna say Bobby Cosby, If they can get R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, they can get others too. Just push it. And if you ever need someone to talk to, we always here. We'll link our Instagram and what is our email. We'll link all of
Twitter.
that. Yeah,
All of it.
and it'll be totally anonymous. We just want to help people.
You don't have to suffer in silence.
Yeah. But yeah, prayers to every friend and family member of ZARIA Burgess. Her funeral service are Sunday. I want to say at 12:01 in Charlotte, North Carolina. Um, we'll be praying for your family, your friends, every life that you came in to touch. Um, it's just so sad. I pray justice for you. I know this your daddy. They don't even matter no more. What he did was wrong. He should be held accountable for his actions. I pray they don't let him get by saying that he's mentally unstable because no, I'm tired of seeing so many kids get hurt. Not just black kids, just kids in general. I'm tired of seeing so many kids get hurt, and then the person responsible for it just walk away because they mentally insane. Well, God damn it, let me be mentally insane for a while. I'm tired of that. It's not right. But again, you guys, I can't stress this enough. If you are, if you or someone you know are dealing with assault, no matter what kind it is, and you have no one to talk to, no one to reach out to, please email us, DM us on Instagram. I give you our phone number. Every voice should be heard. Your voice should not go unheard. If somebody's doing something to you, please speak out on it. Please. And that's all we have for this video. We'll see you all later.